Okay, the way that the online classes work is that families will begin on the website. This is where they can look at the descriptions that have been submitted for the courses, instructor information, resources that will need to be purchased. All of that is available here. This is where they enroll in the class. So to have this information accurate, we have kind of a template that you can work through, and I'm just going to very quickly go through the template to make sure that what's been submitted is accurate and is correct on the website. This would also be a good idea to have listed within the LMS on one of the course pages. So you'll begin by putting the course title, general description, only about a paragraph about what is entailed in the class, instructor bio and image, which is very important, even more important if you are not offering a live class session. Whether or not you're going to be offering a live class, if you're not going to be offering a live class, then the live classroom training instructional videos will not be something that you need to worry about. That's a piece only for instructors offering live class sessions with their students. So duration will either be 6 weeks, 1 semester, or 2 semesters. The content for the 6-week and the 15-week is supposed to be the same, except compressed in 6 weeks. So basically a little bit more than double the amount of work each week, so that the student is getting a half credit or the same amount of content from a 15-week class, except in a 6-week time period. If you are only offering 6 weeks worth of reduced content, then it's very important that we know that so that we can express that accurately to families and the pricing can be adjusted. So frequency has to do with if you are offering a live class session, when is that going to be? How long? If it's a 6-week, then you might have 2 times that you meet with students per week. If there aren't any live class sessions, then it's really important to communicate clearly to families how are the students going to receive instruction? Where are they going to get the information from? If not from a live class session, will it be recordings? Will there be something else? And then student expectations is, what can my student be expected to be doing? Are they going to be doing reading and then assignments? Are they going to be taking tests? Are they going to be doing projects? Just a general overview about what's going to be expected on the student, from the student on a weekly basis. And then what if the student has questions? How do they get in contact with you? Email, appointment, office hour. Some teachers like to give out their phone number for texting or for phone calls. Whatever your preference is for the families to be able to reach you, this would be a place that you can put that. How are students going to receive feedbacks and assessments? This is a really crucial piece and is a very important part of online learning. It can be done in a variety of ways, through written, through live, if you're doing a live class session, through recordings, through grades, however you do feedback or show that students are learning and what they're learning, that's what you're going to put here. I usually offer grade recommendations optionally, so if a parent feels strongly about this, it's something they want, then I can do that, but it's optional. Materials and supplies. This is, what do the students need to take your class? And this is not the technology requirements. This is what books, what materials do they need to purchase to make sure they have to be able to take the class that you are offering. This particular description is for a Microsoft Office class. That's as an example, which is why the information is here about Microsoft Office 365. All right, so with the materials, as detailed as you can get is very helpful. If there's an ISBN, a link to where they can purchase it, the easier it is for them to find what they need to get, the better. And then if there are any prerequisites, those can be listed here. And who is this for? What are the ages and or grades that is going to be listed? And then a simple agenda for each class, so that they know in a very, very high level overview what you're going to be offering. So this information is also important to have on a page in your class. So you can add a new section, you can put this general information so that students have access to this, not only in the description on the website, but also within the class page. I'll show you how to add information to this and how to update the course pages in another video.